a regular scenario where with actual fighting, the 8th scenario of the Rise of Wesnoth. I would like to wait for at least Ikito to return, who, like, that's the one person where I'm pretty sure that they are going to be in this, going to be watching. Yeah, that's the word. And then I'm gonna start. Yeah. 1 minute is good enough. Let's go. And I can already see that people joined. Clearwater Port. Our prince has arrived at Clearwater Port with the orcs on his heels. While the orcs haven't caught up with him yet, the winter snow has, and the ships seem to be missing from the port. Ha! Clearwater Port still stands! Lieutenant, Lieutenant? Or actually, let me look up how the heck this word is pronounced. Pronunciation. And hello Ikitoad once again as well. My day is going sort of fine, like I've been zero productive. And I'm trying not to think about that. Anyway. Lieutenant, who's in command here? And where are the ships? Will we risk being trapped in this city for the winter if the port freezes over? I am, my lord. I command the local garrison. Our whole fishing fleet is evacuating people to South Bay as we speak. The ships should be back in a few days. Our forces engaged the orcs as they exited the swamp of Easton. At first, we prevailed and pushed them back into the swamp. But our victory did not hold. Orc reinforcements quickly overran our positions. We lost most of our forces, my lord, including the King of Clearwater, who died bravely leading a charge. It's horrible! The blood of many good soldiers stained the frozen field that day. And still the orcs press on. The king left no heir, but the other nobles have fled to South Bay. We've been busy evacuating the rest of the populace. The army bought us enough time to evacuate almost all our people and most of our winter stores. They've gone to South Bay, which is brimming with refugees from all over. We are only holding the city until the last of the refugees are gone. You, my lord, are free to retreat to safety when the next ship comes. But, if I may be frank, my lord, our defenses are stretched thin, and we could use all the help we can get to hold our walls. Otherwise, I fear that we will be overrun before the last of the people can be evacuated. Well, we are the last of the refugees from our lands, for the orcs are right on our heels. We have Wesnoth with us. They have been of service. They are to be evacuated as well. We have traveled far and been many wounded, but we will help you defend these walls as long as we can. I thank you, my lord. But we are to bring these Westfolk too? It would be highly irregular. Are you sure, my lord? Yes. Be sure that it is understood that these are our allies and friends. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. You need us to help hold out until the ships arrive. Ships? Nobody said anything about ships. Will this torture ever end? Ah, the orcs will help take my mind off things. To your posts, men. We should be able to evacuate everyone in 3 more boatloads. Until then, let us make those orcs pay dearly for every inch of our land. For our homes, for our people, for our fallen king. So, hello to you too, Yalta. And like there are multiple options for this scenario. It can cowardly would be flee on the first ships, normal flee on the second ship, and heroic flee on the third ship, which would award an early finish bonus. There's also another heroic option of defeating all enemy leaders, also awarding an early finish bonus. Of course, when the turns run out, when I miss the last ship, I lose the scenario, I lose the campaign, because I wouldn't make it out and stuff like that. Then let's start. So first of all, my ally has got a lot of villages, 14 to be precise, all contained inside the city, so he's not gonna lose them anytime soon. I also don't mean to take them from them, so I will have to rely on my pretty much non-existent income. Well, it could be worse. I could have no carryover gold from last scenario. So you see they've got a lot of gold, and you can see why the idea is to hold out instead of charging them down or something. I will have to whittle them down a bit though. And Yalta is asking me what's my opinion on Wesnoth music, and I like it very much. Thanks for asking. Oh, I kinda got my usual playing settings. It's dead. Oh, okay, yeah, you can see the difference. And I don't like it. Actually, can I? Yeah, I can recruit horsemen, sure. And let's move over there to help them hold off a couple of orcs. Also send them nope. Send those guys a healer so they won't be stranded over there. Also send them some backup, of course. Not that guy, right? Or not? High sprouting potatoes. Yeah, I prefer this one. And now I do not have a lot of gold left. Just a moment. Let's take another knight and then preferable recruit 2 units like a spearman and a bowman. Right. This maybe I can make it work. So of course I went at a negative amount of gold, so I actually have a chance at holding out. Yeah. Yep. And I hope to take... no, I won't be able to take them out while it's daytime, because the first wave of enemies arrives once daytime is over, which is gonna suck a lot. Push them into the sea! They are in our winter homes! Ha! Tandraga, I'm sure they will enjoy your little surprise. So yeah, those are just a couple of nagas. Nothing like seriously dangerous, so I'm not really sure if they actually mean it or if there's more to come. Because this isn't exactly dangerous. An ode to ye on your way. I hope you have a brighter day. I think I could have probably rhymed this somehow, and I kind of forgot how. Well, happens. Then... Okay. That works for me, probably. Damn. Got something. Yeah, my mind is torn between the stream and a discussion I'm having at the same time with someone. So don't mind me when I'm getting confused. And yeah, you see, charging the enemy right now was a horrible idea. Why? Okay, I kinda have to clear this up as well. Sorry, this is a bad timing. Bad timing, I know. Yep. Okay, that works. Then I kinda would like to get rid of those guys, but I'm not actually, like, it's not gonna be that easy to do that. Because they are not instantly gonna move on dry land for me to finish them off. Then those guys over there are basically all dead. Thanks for that. Great teamwork. Couldn't have done that better. Like, yeah, I wish they wouldn't rush off like that, but not my choice. What I can already do is back off a little bit, so I'm in position to, well, defend. So, Rolling Potatoes was just saying that they thought that they made artificial intelligence more defensive in 1.16, and what I can force the nagas on ice. And first I'm gonna read this out. You killed my family! Die! Yeah, I'm not seeing that happen. I'm trying to force the nagas on ice. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. But considering that I've got this ally over there which exposes their units on ice instead, it's not that easy either. Like, sure, I got this one now, but not that great. And with this, all my allies have died and they have achieved pretty much nothing. Damn. Like, I am considering to maybe, just maybe, take the villages of my ally for myself. Why is it only maybe instead? Yeah, definitely. Because they can recruit cannon fodder and throw it into the enemies. And that is something valuable to have around. Like, I am not willing to sacrifice my units, but they are very much so. And while the enemy focus allies units, I can finish them off. At least that's the plan. So what I'm trying to do is have my units around so they can strike them without being enraged for actual attacks. No? I know. So only one of them can attack, so that's safe enough, and this guy's gonna level up next turn anyway, so I can actually do that. So yeah, I do not appreciate this part of them doing. And this was... why? I mean, I get it, but still, no thanks. Ouch. Well, not much ouch, but a little bit ouch. At least Knight is just one more turn, and then I can survive. Then, as I said, it's still nighttime. I can't really do any damage right now. Stacks. If I try to rush them now, that would be pretty bad for me. Which is why I'm not doing that. Certainly not. Burn. Okay, and that's one of them down. This, I think. Now, let's focus this one down. It shouldn't be too hard. Oh, damn, I gotta redo this. Just give me a moment. Should be... I think it was this one. Yep, 90 damage, sounds right. And perfect. Now let's see what they... Okay, I'm gonna finish this turn and then I'm gonna comment Sprawling Predators just now said. Bring the Westfall 2? To bring these Westfall 2? It would be highly irregular. Ha! I show you irregular. Irregular. Ah, words. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna charge it one. I don't think so. Then level up. Perfect. And put this one over there. It should work. I mean, it's only a couple of units. They've got a pretty good chance to dodge. Works for me. So Sprouting Potatoes said they think artificial intelligence allies can help at lower difficulty settings when you can afford to be just aggressive as them. And that wasn't really my problem with this one. My problem was my problem with this is my allies arrive attack the enemy exactly when the day is over. When they deal the least damage and the enemies deal the most damage. This would go wrong even on lower difficulties. Like really, this scenario is so set up that your allies will waste themselves and there's nothing you can do about it. No matter what difficulty you're supposed to face an uphill battle here, so they would have more units than your allies and they would slaughter them. My allies probably would be able to take down a couple more enemies, so making it easier in the somewhat long run, but not at the time where it matters right now. Bye. Backstabbed. Now optimize the healing. Very much possible. There's that guy. I don't care about that guy. I don't want to fight him, so I'm not gonna fight him. Easy decision. Then heal. Remove those guys because poisoners are the worst kind of thing for me. Yeah, actually, let's have this one and get a heal. Yeah, technically, I can be very certain that I will have to reload for this. Unless I manage to force them out in a way that saves them. This, for example. There is a chance of him surviving. We'll see if it is good enough or not. Like, it kind of depends on how much they... Oh, okay, perfect. If they focus on poisoning, then I'm safe. And I really should have taken at least one more healer, especially with the amount of assassins they are strolling around. what happened to my Mage of Light? It's like Sparring Potatoes is asking what happened to my Mage of Light, and I show you what happened to my Mage of Light. Once I didn't recall them. I still have her, but I didn't recall her because she's already max level, and I would much rather give it XP to other units. Like, Mage of Light is useful, sure, but I don't deem her necessary in this scenario. Nope, can't one-shot her, so no, can't one-shot him, so I'm not gonna get them. First of all, picked up free XP over there. Free damage is the actual thing I'm going for. That did not work, that's great. That didn't work either, that's worse in a way. So yeah, the situation is not great for me right now. Because, well, poisoners are just that good at dodging. Well, at least my allies are somehow still alive, so they can also make themselves useful now. Perfect, took one down. Poisoners are still just gonna focus. They're going to be the ones that go into. They are the ones that are going to attack because poisoning is a priority. At least it means they can't deal as much damage, but frankly, right now would have been the best time for them to attack, for the heavy hitters to attack before, because it's still daytime. And yeah, you can see now why I really would have liked one more mage. One more white mage. So I think I will have to consider redoing this scenario. No, not the scenario, the turn. The last couple of turns, because this is not a good situation to be in. Like, it's a horrible situation to be in. First of all, remove this guy, that's fine. That one as well, that one as well. So at least that part is working. And then start attacking this guy, even though it will poison me, but it also okay, this guy is not gonna send any reinforcements for this part, because I'm attacking him over there, of course. So that's nice. Then level up this guy. Yep, I can do that. Oh, I can go there. I am willing to risk my footpad, because if they die, and I don't really care. Oh, come on. So frankly, I probably should have sent Minister Adrian, or whatever that guy's called, my loyal white mage to the north instead of my recalled one, because I recalled one, I almost instantly leveled up to a Mage of Light, which this composition of units can't use at all. Like, they're mostly chaotic, so yeah, that's not really working for them. And while this composition of units is mostly lawful or neutral, so they would totally be able to work together with my Mage of Light. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go melee this guy. First of all, this one. Like this. Time to keep advancing over. Then, first of all, this guy. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not too sure. Yep, still poisoned. Alright, again. Okay, and looking at this situation, I do not believe I can win like this. Like, I am about to be overrun, that's for sure. And that's why I'm going back a lot of time. One more turn. So I can create a different situation, a situation where I have way better chances. Like, way better. Mages, like one, I'm actually gonna send one of them over there because they are neutral. They do not care much about me having a white mage, mage of light over there. Yep, this is gonna be the same composition pretty much. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Units, as I said, one more, what's it called? One more healer. And I have enough mages that I don't think I really need another ranged unit, so I'm going to force two spearmen this time. Yeah. As Sprawling Potatoes pointed out that also my ally leader was poisoned before I started reloading. That's true, but that didn't... Well, as long as I could hold that line, it wouldn't have mattered. Because he would have just moved to a village, healed, and then gone back to his keep, while not missing a single turn of... what's it called? Single turn of recruiting. Also, yep, an extra healer. Push him into the sea! There now, winter homes! Ha! Tanvraga, I'm sure they will enjoy your little surprise. Which would be the Naga. Like, as we also noticed, he can recruit Naga, he's just mostly not doing it at all. Also, I can bait with this, I hope. Miss. Oh, nice. Shirk not your duty, soldier. When the boat arrives, this is where Prince Haldrick must go to lead you to the ship. Until then, help us defend against the orcs. Okay, so basically those are the parts. Oh, interesting. I am confused. This is inconsistent. Give me a moment. I would like to report that. No, Sprouting Potatoes, I'm not saying that you are saying too much. I don't think I said that at all. It's just I read out your comments, so people who don't watch this, who are not watching the stream, but the recording of the stream, will be able to know what I'm replying to, so it doesn't look too much like I'm talking to myself all the time. Yeah, we did read it out. Careful not to steal any villages. And let's see if I can bait them with this. So frankly, there's not much of a point of moving my units too far forward, because as it turns out, my line is over here and I don't think I will deviate too much from it, or at all. Like, there is an option to try holding out over there, but so far that's not really working for me. And this was intentional, I baited this one over there so I get a chance to attack them. I just wish they hit it all 4 times. You see? They are getting wrecked. Not much I can do about that. Especially not on this kind of map. And for the record, sprouting potatoes, I do not mind explaining things to you. I mean, it's kinda part of the point of doing a stream about this. At least to some degree. This is the one time they did not recruit mages, and when I really could use mages to attack this one. Shame. You killed my family! Die! Yeah, that's not working. Like, I feel bad for them. I just wish they actually did their job. Also, we are literally trying to evacuate them and they decide to go fight the enemy? I mean, I can relate. I just wish they didn't do it. And dead. Ooh, not bad. For a moment I actually believed that this guy would be able to survive this turn. I mean, it's still amazing that this guy, this spearman, is still alive. But that peasant would have topped it. That's for sure. Bye. I hope I don't see you again. Okay, I can totally step back there because they cannot reach me there. I can just retake this. So basically same strategy again. An audit a year on your way. I hope you have a brighter day. Way day? I guess it works. Like, I'm not impressed, but I guess it works. Then I don't really need that footpad over there, especially with me sending along my red mage, Yalta. Instead, I'm gonna send them and take those villages down there. By the way, sprouting potatoes, are you still there? Because now you're ominously quiet. So Icky Toad is asking if I think that this scenario would be too easy if the artificial intelligence units just waited inside the city walls, kind of behaving like girding units, and I say no, because the enemy numbers are still somewhat overwhelming. Like look, let's say they wait inside, then we've got together 350 gold, and the enemies have 900 gold. So the enemies still have 3 times the numbers. So yeah, it would be helpful, But I don't think it would make it too easy. Not at all. So now my mage is out of position, which kinda sucks. Like this means I'm gonna suffer from poisoning. At least a little bit, and that's a shame, honestly. Donut, they don't... Nope, okay. Then this guy first. Like, note that this tower, light tower, I don't know how this is called in English. A watchtower? Something? Anyway, it provides light, which I can use with my Knight Radri. Bring these Westfolk too, it would be highly irregular. Bah! I show you irregular. Irregular. Like, I'm pretty sure my pronunciation on that is off. I'm not quite sure how to do it right though. At least not now. Okay. So yeah, it would be helpful, but it wouldn't change the overall situation. That's what I was trying to say. Hey, I dodged the poisoning, that's nice. Okay, this is not as nice. Ouch. Oh, come on. I really hoped I could get this unit. But I guess that's fair. I weakened them too much and now they're backing off, of course. Like, this is something about... like with Sprouting Potatoes pointed out that they thought in 1.16 the artificial intelligence was made more defensive. And that would be one example. Like, your units actually retreat now and try to heal. Yeah. Like, of course, I'm not too happy about it right now. But it works. And is reasonable too. Okay. Fine. Then move over there. There. Shame. Like, he's just stuck over there because he can pass that. Which sucks a lot. Then first of all remove this guy. This one. And just go over there. Like, I hope that the bowman is gonna move over here to block them. That would be pretty nice. I can't bet on it, but even if they don't... Oh, yeah, perfect. Even if they didn't, it would have been that bad. No! Okay, bye. At least this guy is baited on somewhere where it's easy to kill. Just hope that I can capitalize on that at all. So yeah, and that's why I put mages there. So if they get attacked, they can snuff the assassins out. Poisoned. Perfect. So daytime means I deal more damage, except over here where I will deal less damage, but at the same time they also deal less damage, so that's fair. And I can work better with that than they can. That's facts. Like, you, the player, knows better how to manage your damage. Which basically means if you have less damage available, you can still kill units because you know how to pick off enemy units, while the artificial intelligence pretty much can't do that. Like they spread it out too much usually. So yeah, which is why at nighttime you are an advantage. No, if what I was trying to say, if both you and the enemy has sort of bad time of day, you are at an advantage because you can better work around that. You know better how to position your unit to work around that. That's what I'm trying to say. And one reason why you can easily you are at an advantage is because it is easier for you to manage smaller damage numbers which they can deal. So it is easier for you to keep your units alive, and that's pretty much all you ever want. As long as you keep your units alive, you win in pretty much all the cases. Sure, tanking down enemy units is important too, but frankly, in most cases not as important as keeping yours alive. Yep. And yes, this is going much better, partially because I got my extra healer and because I baited those Naga onto the flat way earlier. Like previously I was just... They did their thing down there and I was affected. But now I countered them instantly. Like to be precise, I actively decided to counter them. No. Yeah, okay, he gets poisoned, but as established, that's not really a thing. Those guys getting through me over there, that can be a bad thing. But not yet. Like if this one goes wrong, I'm actually just gonna take all the villages of my ally and take them for myself, because that would mean I can recruit and recall more units. And so far it doesn't really seem like I really have a gain when he attacks, when he recruits more units. So, first of all, I gotta remove as many of them as possible over here before anything really happens. That's one. That could be two. Yep, that's two. This guy as well. This one I'm gonna pretty much ignore. Sure, they can technically deal damage, but not a lot. Same with this one, like it's a level 1 unit, it's a level 0 unit. They are not a threat right now. I can safely ignore them and just go for the village instead. Then I'm still in trouble down here, sort of. Boom. Then move my healer over there because I hit. Got this guy because I hit him. Same with this one. And this one. Okay. what I totally forgot to do is make use of my leadership. Like, I could have boosted my damage at a couple of places, not that many, because I mostly had level 3 units there, but at some places I certainly could have done better. And I didn't. Oh, nice, actually got a level 2 unit. Oh, right, I totally forgot that. Every couple of turns they receive more gold. Which is another reason why I say, Icky Toad, that even if my allied units stayed inside of the castle, of the city walls, this dinner would not have been too easy, because the only way to actually win, lessen the strain on my units, is to take down enemy leaders, which I can only do by getting out of the castle wall, out of the city walls. So, for the record, another way I could handle those guys over there is just not to go over there and instead block this way down there, which would be much easier to do and cost me far less. And that's an option I did not choose, but considering how this is looking right now, I probably should do exactly that. Because I'm not able to afford sending that many units away. Bye. So yeah, I can very much see myself falling now, or at least losing a couple of units actually. Did I forget to move this one? Yep, I forgot to move this one, but that doesn't really matter. Nice kill, by the way. So yeah, now is very much the moment where I've defeated most of the enemies that came at me. But the reinforcements are coming in and I'm not as well rested as them, of course. Even though I had a second healer. So that's the first ship. My lord, the first ship has arrived. Prince Haldrick, if you and your men must leave for South Bay, just go to the pier to board the ship. Frankly, I'm very tempted right now, but actually no. I'm trying to see if I can still make this one work, or if I just have to read again, sadly. But that's just how it is. Until you actually find a winning strategy. Yeah, I kinda have to get rid of those guys, otherwise I'm done for. So yeah, let's look at the stats for now. I've lost 3 units, I've killed 39 units, and there are still more than 30 enemies on the map. But yeah, I am starting to think that I was too optimistic with my rush to the north, to the northern leader. And I was also too optimistic with leaving those villages to my ally. Like, he is actually being helpful, but not to a degree that I can justify giving him those villages. You know? Well, at least those guys over there are achieving things. It's nice. Like, you can very much see that I'm mostly winning the fights. Just pointless if you don't win at all. That was actually a pretty nice level up. But yeah, this Mage of Light is going down. Whew. Okay. Okay, no, at this point I do think I could push through this with this, let's be honest, suboptimal strategy. But I do think I can do better, and I think it's very likely that I will lose this, even though I might push through. And maybe pushing through is not exactly the goal I've got here. Or I don't have enough time for a maybe, I need a definite. Which is why, sorry, I'm gonna go back to the start. I'm gonna start with grabbing all the villages. I'm gonna establish, like, I'm gonna block, like, enemies will come here, those guys I normally defeat over there. And instead I can just block them over here where they can go only one by one. So yeah, easy to stall them. Those guys, of course. Also, let's see if I can block him. Like, I have no rush with recruiting units, frankly. Like, I was kind of hoping for this dude to just leave the keep. Not quite work. I'm not sure if he leaves the keep ever at all. Yeah, and with this, because he did not leave the keep and I really wanted to take that keep, I will change my strategy of what I'm doing right now. Because the pen, I can just use units that can easily take villages instead of my shock maul, my iron maulers can also take villages, but not quite as easily as my other units. So, and Exploding Potatoes was pointing out, yep, the hard mode is indeed really hard. And I'm gonna speed this up a little, because we've been... how many times? A lot of times. So with this I've got a lot of villages, I'm totally in positive income. And here... White Mage, no I do not. The Knight, please. Can get one unit before I go into negative, or it impacts my income. I'm not gonna read it out again. I'm basically fast forwarding to turn 12 right now. And doing it like this will afford me a whole different strategy, frankly. A whole different amount of leeway with my units. So I'm at can technically have one more level 1 unit. Yeah, let's take this one. Killed my family, die. And yeah, I'm very much skipping forward. Like, we already know what's gonna happen there. Those are gonna rush in, they will die, and then the orcs arrive. Frankly, I don't really care where they are going. They are going somewhere. Okay, can't reach. Nope. Okay, none of my actually weak units can be reached, so that's... I have no idea where those guys are actually gonna go. We'll see. Just know for sure that I am going to lose a unit. A village, I mean. Not a unit. So you see, those guys are gonna take the villages and run down there. So the enemies start with 900 gold overall. 2 of them with 270 and 1 with 360, like this one. This guy is the most gold. Those guys have a little less. And I start with 234 and my ally with 120. Really nothing. Okay, that's a kill. That's a village, and... Right, I should start recalling my rest I want to use. Yalta, of course, like, I did not forget about you. And if I did, I'm gonna deny it. This guy, please. And yeah, just a bit more tankiness is always appreciated. Get in the line. Actually, 40%? 50%, so I'm totally gonna put him over there. Like, I'm still very much retreating behind the walls, but I have way more units available and I will stay in positive income for quite a while. That's nice. Sure, my healers over there would actually be the best units to deal with Nagas. I'm not gonna do that though, because I need them to heal. Kinda makes sense. First one is arriving, and I'm gonna put this one over there. Like, poison, sure. I don't really like that. Frankly, 2 spearmen would be quite nice. So I didn't lose anyone, I didn't lose anyone. Now we are at the part where it actually gets interesting. And place the healer. And roll the credits. Dead. Then I'm gonna put this one here. One is here, pretty well placed. Yeah, this is looking good. Pretty good actually. Then this one has attacked. They actually missed everything, which is in a way pretty impressive and nice to me. Unexpected, but nice. This one can reach, so I'm gonna put someone there to block it. Actually, I do not need this healer over there, like I've got enough villages available. Instead, I'm gonna send another spearman over there, and this is gonna be fine. Works for me. Actually, and this one down there again, I kinda forgot about that. know what? I'm gonna speed up a little bit more because I do actually need a bit of time. I am strapped for time right now. Didn't expect to fail that many times at the beginning, actually. Fun fact, the enemy recruited way less assassins this time, which will also make a huge difference in how this plays out. Go in a village or something. Yep, oh, can attack, so that's fine. And should maybe send another spearman over. They're always good for that. So it's daytime, so I'm actually willing to let this guy sort of tank. This one over there. 1, 2, 2 indeed. 42 damage. Yep, that's it for this one. Hi. Yeah, no. I do not quite remember where I was going with this. Right, I wanted this guy to get away from. At least so they are no longer focus of. Technically I could totally do this, but no thanks. Then with way less assassins means also the enemies are way slower to move up to me. Since I have room to go on an offensive right now. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do. It's daytime, perfect moment. What else could I? Also, this time I actually have the amount of units I need to make this reasonably affordable. Possible. Oh. I didn't really realize it until this moment. So if you want to know why I'm even going on the offensive, isn't that a bad idea? No, it's not, because on the offensive I can take more enemy units out faster, way faster. Which also lessens my load when nighttime comes around, and I will have to defend. And I clearly need. Level 1 units are great and all, but they are not exactly durable. Some word applying to how much you can stress something. Boom. Then take this one down so I can protect this one. See, if I've actually got a space to do something during daytime, I can achieve a lot, as you can see. Like, sure, he's got pretty much no income, but it's not my problem. It was totally good. Maybe I'd be even more efficient if I had recalled more units, but that's not really the point. Okay, so those do not dare to attack. I am not complaining. I will have to kill one of them though. Because they're still pretty damn dangerous to me. This is the to die. Okay, honestly, I was expecting for me to actually kill this one, but I should not have done. Should not have fought like that, because that's not quite how it works. Instead, I'm going to bring this one around, wait for this other guy to properly sacrifice one of them. Sacrifice one. Why not? Just to stop. Then, for now, I'm gonna run back to the vaults because nighttime is coming, more enemies arriving, stuff like that. Can I guarantee kill? Okay, maybe with a bit more effort. Yep. Boom. Actually a Javeliner because he has a ranged attack and I really like that. Heal. Risk. Like I intentionally mean to risk by over there so that someone attacks them and he levels up. That's a plan at least. Same with this one actually, though Hjalte does have pretty good odds at surviving this. Yeah, especially with this guy rushing out there. So Hjalte wanted to become a great mage, so of course I'm gonna upgrade them to Archmage first and then to a great mage instead of a silver mage maybe. Oh, they already got their gold, that's nice. No! Come on, I only got them this turn. It's a shame. I mean, it really is. But I'm still really glad that those guys are not going anywhere, they're just stacking there somehow. So yeah, this guy has no hit points left, so I actually believe that they will not try to attack. Okay, saving at this point was kind of pointless. Bad habits. Then first of all, get into position to defend. Nope, I'm gonna have to read the turn because I risked Rick for no. Meaning there's a good chance of, there was a very good chance of, and I cannot have that even, should be. Those guys, so. Bounce of enemy, fun and freedom and stuff like that. I don't know. Script. Okay, that's enough. Then at this point I'm gonna save because I do not know exactly now how this is gonna behave. Like, maybe they won't attack, maybe they will attack, and it's also an option. I should have considered that I would prefer maybe just account for this kind of unlikely, but it can happen. I have to be. And it's running. And in this specific scenario, not much is actually happening because it's always beat them back, they run out of units, beat them back, they run out of units, back, they run out. With them they get new units. My lord, the first ship has arrived. Prince Haldrick, if you and your men must leave for South Bay, just go to the pier to board the ship. So yeah, Lady Lisanne is now level 3, and those guys are still stacking over. It's nice. Also, I'm starting to take those villages down. And I've got enough gold to recall units. I kind of forgot that for a moment. I'm very much in need of new. Sure. Star bomb. Okay, maybe I should have used it. Actually had a chance to kill this one. Interesting area. Just have to survive this turn and then I can strike back again. And yeah, survival is great. Killing enemies, frankly not. Hail the... Okay. I need to chill. I need to relax. I need to stop risking so much. Sure, I've accelerated the speed of the game, but that doesn't mean I get to skip thinking. At least I really shouldn't skip it. Deep breaths and stuff like that. There, kill this guy. Okay, this is not enough. 10. Shuffling around like that. Worth it? Okay, first of all, make sure that I do not kill this. Oh, this guy had a chance to kill him. So they would have leveled up if that had worked. And kill this one so he doesn't level up even. It's more important at the... And next turn I can start a counter. Survive. I hope. Okay, yeah, survives. Nice. Then the usual clean up during daytime. Like, as you can see, during daytime I can very easily go on the offensive. There is not really threat to me. Or at least nothing I can't handle. This one is probably gonna die at some point, but they will still have denied those villages to green and given me access to those villages. It's nice. And by the way, apparently every 10 turns or something, the enemies receive how much gold again? I think it should be 70, if I remember, or if I did interpret this correctly. Oh, that's how I like it. No, really, this is pretty enjoyable. Ta-da! And with this I managed to tear through all of them. It's now just a question if I can make it to at least one of them or they get their new gold. Actually, even if I do not make it, I will be in a better situation than previously where I had not quite managed to finish off. Oh, come on! Already? Okay, so they do already have new gold. So much for that. Should survive? Yep, will survive. Then at least tear through the rest of the enemy army before I have to retreat. Also, steal a couple of villages, they will steal them back anyway. But steal them first. Stop this guy from reaching my Mage of Light over there. And to stop this guy from reaching my Shock Trooper over there. I'm fine with him reaching... Okay, I'm not fine with him reaching Hardrick, because he off damage. So yeah, this is what I'm actually having. Should be able to take down this Akashwari before they arrive, so that's fine. Very fine indeed. But my counter offensive, like this is the only one left over there, so I can easily take them down. Should be able to. Actually, I'm gonna over there. They are fast out of there after war. Huh? Yeah, cancel. This one needs a healer, of course. This. Those two can wait. More turns there. And remember, I do not get early finish bonus. So it is in my interest to keep some gold for the end of the scenario. Like, I do get early finish bonus to take down enemy leaders, but I think we can agree that it doesn't look like it's gonna work. Oh right, I can get early finish bonus, wait for the third ship, and I think that I can do. My lord, the first ship is departing, but the second ship should arrive shortly. Then sleep. Lock this guy so he damage buff outside of the light circle thingy. Preferably, I put my... None of them have to... Actually, I put one over there. Over there. Just... This one keeps staying. Can move like those guys suffer from moving because they have less than 10 HP to be left. They don't need best heal to get from. Yeah. Nap. This guy's really just taking them. Yeah, and at least now I can guarantee we'll survive. Not the best ending, but it's a good enough ending. I liked it. Yep. Yep. Yeah, why not? Actually, it's about... Oh, I do not have to retreat, it's daytime. I can just crash right back into it. I was totally so used to having to. And then you can Ray for comes that I forgot to check if it... Sorry. Oops. Okay, yeah, in that case I'm... No. Unless they receive gold, is they return again. See how they... I mean... On the My lord, the second ship has arrived. Prince Aldrich, if you and your men want to leave for South Bay, just go to the pier to board the ship. Keep going. You receive gold again. Then go. So I can't send all of my down. Okay. Well. This guy actually managed to survive and level up even. Kill them. Send guys over. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, snap. Too good about this. I think they can survive, but add on. Can't stop this one. Very fun. Also, I should start moving Hardwick back to the pier, because if the third ship arrives and he is not there to take it, I lose the scenario. I lose the scenario because my objectives I lose if he doesn't take the third ship. Then I have to make him take the third ship. Yeah, can do. Sure, taking the nice, but I frankly live. An ode to year on your way. I hope you have a brighter day. Okay, and luckily kinda good, because otherwise this one would just kill me there. Then Adric has to move back. Said I kinda have to retreat again because enemy forces are about to arrive, and anyway, I have to retreat. Dave got reinforcement, and Hardwick will have to will have to board the ship, which means I have to keep him on the ship set. But yeah, I bought myself a lot of breathing space back, so I'm not that unhappy that. White mage. That's the call I'm making. So if this guy attacks this one, they will have to go into light stuff. But I don't think that's gonna happen, because this one is wired for poisoning, and poisoning, well, this guy is already poisoned, so they will choose the white mage instead. Then let's keep. So why am I putting my mages as the last line of defense there? Because this one is going to try and poison a unit, and I would very much prefer for that unit to be a mage who can basically instantly kill them instead of any other unit. Oh, come on. Fine. Not gonna work. Was worth a try. So some of my units had... Oh, I forgot my outlaw down there. That's gonna cost me. Hey, that's nice. So as you can see, pushing me back again, and it's hurting a lot. Nighttime will be over when they arrive, so I can strike them back, so that's nice. My lord, the second ship is departing, but the last ship will be here before long. With your help, we can hold on just a while longer. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna have to deal with a crossbow man, maybe an Orcish Slayer, and possibly an Orcish Warrior, which sucks. Okay, but I think I can deal with that, especially because I've got leadership available. So, and those guys over there are very much fine, I think. Actually, I can do better than this. I can just place them over there. 1, 2, 3, really? Everyone that's around gets healed next turn except this one, but that one is not gonna get attacked to begin with, so fine enough. Like really, I should never have tried to actually defeat them all. At least not this time, because it's I can't quite make it work. Yeah, I should have gone with what I've thought available. Okay. And that's looking pretty good to me. Healer, please. For this one, preferably. Technically, I could totally try rushing them, but I would rather wait one more turn. And then we'll see. Like, at this point, there is no way for me to kill all 3 leaders, even if I wipe out every single unit easily. My lord, the last ship has arrived. Finally, the last of our people can flee to safety. Prince Halric, you and your men must go now. Go to the pier to board the ship for South Bay. So yeah, I can end this scenario instantly now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna milk this small amounts of XP first. I do not mean to go. Take as I can before I leave, because they all magically instantly board the ship as soon as Halric boards the ship. Safely go on the offensive right now. Risk as much as I want, as long as it's a instant kill or something. I'll be fine. But yeah, this scenario is already. Also to demonstrate again how much damage Loyalists can during daylight and deal. Anyway, I have finally made it with an actual defensive strategy instead of defensive one I took at the start of this stream. I kinda just took this too early, I guess. Maybe if I had played the previous scenario a bit better, I would have had more gold and I could have afforded to do that. But with the amount of gold I had, it was not possible, not feasible. So we've escaped from the orcs before we were trapped by the ice. Now on to South Bay. I know I mentioned I can float. Might have suggested a bit of a detour. Why? You have the Ruby of Fire. But you have no idea what it does, correct? You know that Leech you have petrified just outside of South Bay? Yes, Leech Point! We first used our Maggie in battle and turned the tide of war against your people. Yes. It was Caro, the arch-rival of our dearly departed Leech Lord Lanvan. He coveted the ruby and was studying it. Only copy of his study, the Book of Fire and Darkness, was petrified along with him. If we make landfall outside of South Bay, we'll be trapped. Of that I'm sure. My family was from South Bay. My father was a soldier there. The city's sewer entrance is near that fossil of a leech. Whoa. This is beginning to sound dangerously like a plan. Commander Athena, will you join us? No. These monsters killed my family, my wife, my daughters. There's nothing left for me. I stay. By the time the orcs wrest the Clearwater Port away from me, there will be nothing but rubble left. The peasant farmers seem to like you. Who knows? Maybe they'll be of some help. Resources are scarce. We need all the help we can get. Be brave and fight hard, my friend. And I did it. And with this, I have made it in time, ending this. Also, let's set my settings back to normal so I don't get confused. There it is. Alright. 1.75 as always. Then I'm in a bit of a hurry, so if you have questions, ask them now. Otherwise, I'm just gonna say next time. And damn, it's raining again. Okay. Bye.